Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your January 2025 reading. I hope all is well with you. Hope you've had a fabulous time in December. This is for you if you are Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across a reading, take a fancy to it and it resonates. You're more than welcome to take it. It's a general reading, so don't forget to just take what you need from it and leave behind what you don't. So, we've got these lovely Light Seers tarot cards and we're going to use these to find 3 cards to get the general energy of your reading this month, Leo. So give them a bit of a shuffle and we'll pick 3 cards and see what's happening for you in the month of January. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Emperor, and we have the 2 of Cups. So the energies of this month for you, Leo, is all about new beginnings, opportunities of new growth in something that you can put your time, effort and work into to grow to be something bigger and better. Something that might bring you abundance in the future. So that could be your health, it could be a business, it could be a relationship, just something that you can grow, you can nurture, you can bring into life, you can set off those roots growing down into the earth, creating a lovely foundation for the future. But it's an opportunity. Also, I won't shuffle those because they're not the right cards. I'll get the other ones. We've also got the Emperor energy, and that is about you being the leader, taking control, being confident, being assertive, and really just using that energy to push you through the month. We've also got the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is about connections. I love this card, it's really beautiful. So we've got those 2 bowls of happiness and you've got the hands joining together, bringing those hands together to fill those lovely bowls filled with more happiness and more joy. So hopefully this month you're going to be working, mate, with somebody that's important to you and working on building some happiness within your relationship. So nurturing and lovingly bringing something into life. Feeling powerful, in control and assertive this month, and working towards building happiness within and connectivity and love and all those lovely words into a relationship. So you could be doing all of the above with that person. So anyway, we've got the Rider-Waite deck here. I'm going to give them a bit more of a shuffle and we'll find your recent past energy, Leo. See what's been going on with you in your recent past. Okay, we have the Empress. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. I'm going to go straight in with 3 clarifiers. Queen of Wands. A lot of wand energy for you this month. 5 of Cups. King of Swords. Right, just pick that one up. Just thrown one on the floor already. Okay, so recent past energy. The Empress, she's all about creativity, about fertility, about new ideas, about bringing things into life. And that may well be where your Ace of Pentacles has come in. Maybe it may well be that you have in your recent past had ideas and visions of how you can be creative and create something amazing and new, because the Empress, obviously having that feminine energy, that yin energy, can be very introspective. So, you know, maybe she's been doing a lot of, or you've been doing a lot of inner work, inner thinking and mulling things over and getting some ideas and creative juices flowing so that you can come up with something amazing that you can bring into life, that you can nurture, that you can love, that you can water, look after, and create something fantastic. Whatever it is, we've got that 10 of Wands next to it, that 10 of Wands energy. And the 10 of Wands is about having a burden. So that can be, generally it is burdens that you've imposed upon yourself. So that could well be that you put in a little bit of extra work and time and effort into a project. So something that you're bringing into creation. And you know, it's maybe causing you to feel a little bit weighed down. You've got more work, a bigger workload than you usually would have. But the thing with the 10 of Wands is I always think it's a positive card, because the effort and the work and the burden that you're carrying, it's for you. It's for, you know, it's for greater benefits in the long term. It's going to bring you rewards. It's going to bring you a harvest. So, and it's not forever. It's just a short-term burden, something that you got to do at the time to make something work, to make something happen, and to help something to come into life. And you know, then you're going to be able to put your wands down after you've done the initial difficult, hard part. We've also got the 8 of Wands, and that is, you know, things happening really quite fast, things shifting really quickly, the energy moving really swiftly, and things really starting to happen. Being a wand, it's that fire energy, it's the energy of action, about moving towards your joys, your passions, the things that light your fire, the things that give you satisfaction, and it's very much related to the work domain. So this could, you know, could quite easily be a work related reading for you, or work related stuff that's happened in your recent past that's really, you know, we've kick-started something and started to create something and bring something to life, and it's really happening quite quickly, and maybe it's been a little bit of a weighty burden on you. You've got a lot of hard work on your hands or in the recent past. We've got the Queen of Wands, and she is under the Empress. And so obviously she is very confident. She's not afraid to take action. She's not afraid to move towards what she wants in life. And the combination of that Empress and Queen of Wands is quite a strong energy, because the Empress brings things to life and the Queen of Wands really makes things happen. So, you know, you've got this amazing team, this feminine team of strength that are, you know, that you're really pushing forward with something, bringing yourself abundance, hopefully within that as well, and also, you know, just putting your creative ideas into action. We've got the 5 of Cups in our central position underneath the 10 of Wands, and I think that is, you know, because maybe you have got this weighty burden on you, you've taken on more responsibility, or more jobs, or more things going on in your life, and your day-to-day life might be a little bit more fuller than it usually is. You've maybe had to let a few things go, and maybe it's things that, you know, maybe you really enjoy and you're feeling quite sad about that. But it's really important to look back, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and to realise that it's not actually forever. You've still got other things that you can move onwards with, that you can do stuff with. You know, you might just have to lose a few things at the moment, but in the future, you're gonna reap the benefits for it. You're going to feel the real benefit for it in the long term. So we've got the King of Swords underneath our 8 of Wands placement. And I think 8 of Wands, things happening really quickly. And I think that is actually, you know, connected to this King of Swords. He is the smartest king in the pack. He really thinks on his feet. He makes really smart choices, and you know, being the king, wouldn't surprise me at all if he made really quick decisions, and he really could think about things on his feet and come to conclusions and come to resolutions really quickly. So I think this is the energy that's going to really, you know, push you forward, is just being able to think on your feet, being able to being able to make quick choices, quick decisions, and not mull things over too much. But because you've got the knowledge and the smarts behind you with that King of Swords energy. Apologies if I've said wands. I do it all the time. Then you can feel confident to know that you're making the right choices because you are the King of Swords. He is, he's smart. He's really super smart, and he doesn't just jump into things without having either the knowledge or thinking about it. In this case, I think he just knows that this is, whatever it is that you're creating and you're moving forward with, it's the right thing. So, current energy. I'd love to know if it resonates with you, Leo. Please message me down in the comments. I'd love it if you subscribed and you liked the video. If you do, that all helps me to get out there, and grow my channel. And it also gets, make sure that you don't miss any of your readings for the next few months. So, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Swords. We've had a lot of 7 of Swords recently, and the 8 of Cups. And 8 of Cups, actually. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So, the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles, obviously it's the last 10 in the pack, so it's having everything that you need right now to do whatever it is that you want, everything that you need, you having that, you're in a place where you've drawn that towards you. It can also mean that you're building something really strong, really lasting, really long lasting, and you might not be quite there right now, but you're enjoying the process, you're enjoying the journey, and feeling grateful and gratitude for all the things that you have got at the moment, and you're feeling abundant, you're feeling rich with what you've got. You know that it can go further, but you're pretty happy with the abundance that you've got at the moment. You're feeling like a really rich and abundant person. So the 10 of Pentacles, it's a really great card of great energy to be in at the moment. We've got up above in our theme, our energy of the month. In our current energy placement, we've got the Emperor, and he's really confident. He's really, he's sat there looking all suave and sophisticated and just really chilled out, really laid back, really confident. There's no worries on him. He's just taking things as they come. And I think, that is very much the king, the 10 of Pentacles energy, just reveling in what you've got and feeling happy, feeling confident, feeling, like you're the king, because, you've got everything that you need right now in this moment. Next to that, we've got the 7 of Swords. Sorry, I went a little bit, my brain went to sleep a little minute then. The 7 of Swords, and he is all about strategy. He's all about strategy, whether that's strategy to go and steal all these swords from the army encampment, or strategy in life, in moving forward on whatever project you've got going on. And I seem to think that it's very much related to whatever it is that you're trying to nurture into life, you're trying to bring into life. And so moving forwards, I think a strategy is needing to be put into place in some shape or form. Every emperor leading leading a battle or leading a country forwards needs a plan of action. We all need to know where we're going, because otherwise we're just going to be flailing around and just not getting the jobs done that we need to get done. So I think, moving forwards for you, I think having a strategy is going to be really, really important, and it'll help you to see the things that you maybe need to leave behind, because we've got the 8 of Cups there, and he comes after that card of strategy. And I think by having a bit of a strategy, a bit of a plan of action, figuring out where, how you're going to get to where you want to be. I think maybe you're going to have to leave some things behind, and you're going to have to maybe leave things behind that are actually okay. There's nothing wrong with them. It just doesn't fit with your plan of action, and it doesn't fit to where you eventually need to be, to, your place of alignment, the place that you're heading towards. And I think, it might be a little bit difficult and a little bit, stressful, or it might not be. You might just be like, whoa, let's lose that, and that lightens my load, and I can move onwards with confidence and knowing that I'm a little bit lighter and a little bit freer to move on to where I actually need to be. So, that's really, really, really good. We've also got, underneath that 10 of Pentacles, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles, as I said, maybe this is you building your legacy, building something amazing bit by bit, and just feeling grateful for what you've got as you're going along. The 3 of Pentacles speaks of collaboration, about finding people, your people that, want to have a common aim, who want to create something and build something that's really fantastic, and they've each bring a different skill into the equation, so that you can all work together to create something really fantastically using all your individual skills. So it may well be that you're welcoming people towards you in this current energy that have got skills you haven't, things that you're bringing things to the table that you don't have, or haven't got the capacity to learn at such a short speed, in such a short space of time. Because obviously we had that 10 of Wands card just flying in, 8 of Wands card flying in there in our recent past. So, maybe it may well be that you're welcoming people towards you to help you, helping you to create your project. So we've also got the 5 of Pentacles under this strategy card. And the 5 of Pentacles is generally a card of lack, feeling lack. So it may well be that, you're creating a strategy, a plan of action, you're feeling like you're missing something, and you may well be struggling to create that plan of action. But the thing with the 5 of Pentacles is that there's a solution. They are wandering through the darkness, in the snow, feeling in the rags, feeling all sad and sorry and sick, and not realising that up here, if they just look to the side of them, there's a church. That's a stained glass window there, and in that church is sanctuary. It's sanctuary, it's help, and it's support. So if you're struggling to create your plan of action to move forward, your goals, whatever it is that you're looking forward to in the future, ask for some help. There is help and support and sanctuary for you if you just take a little bit of a look around, have a bit of an assessment of who's around you and who could possibly have the skills to help you create the right plan of action so that you can move forwards. And this just doesn't have to be work-based, although it could be work-based, and I think it's going to be for quite a few of you. This could be relationship-based, this could be home-based, this could be health based. It's going to be something completely different for all of you, but just apply the general concepts to your situation. So we've got the Queen of Cups, and she's under that 8 of Cups, and she is very emotionally mature. She's been through some stuff, and she's really had to battle her emotions and keep them under control, and just really work on it. Essentially, she put a lot of time and effort and work into to being where she is emotionally right now, and she's really proud of herself. She's got that cup, a cup there, and it's almost like a trophy. So she's really pleased with herself. She's so much so she's given herself a trophy, and that's under that 8 of Cups card. So obviously the 8 of Cups is all about walking away and leaving things behind. And I think in the past it may well have been a struggle for you. It may well have been quite emotionally charged, and you'd have struggled on an emotional level to actually do that. But I think now you are in a place where you are feeling strong, you are feeling confident because you've got that lovely Emperor card up there. You are not getting distracted by any dramas, exterior things that are going on around you, and you're just keeping yourself steady. You're not getting, swayed by anything that might have rocked you in the past, that might have sent you a little bit off course in the past. But now you're in a place where you can walk away from things that you don't need to anymore. You're very, you're more emotionally mature and feeling more in a more confident place, allowing you to just walk away from what no longer serves you anymore, or the things that no longer serve you anymore, or the people that no longer serve you anymore. You are confident enough to do that because you are pretty amazing, Leo. Okay, let's find some future energy cards. Oh, see what's going on in our future energy. Oops, I'm really sorry. It's really, really chilly in here. It's about -5 outside. I know to some of you that's not cold because I know a few of you live over in chillier climes, but it's really cold. My hands are numb and I'm really struggling to shuffle. So I do apologise. See, look, I really do apologise. Right, I'll try and focus, concentrate, try not to let any go. And then we'll find you 3 cards, well, 6 cards, 3 cards and then 3 clarifiers. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 5 of Wands. No, we don't have the 8 of Wands, do we? I've done it again. We've got the 8 of Swords. Then we've got the 5 of Wands. Then we've got the Judgment card. We've got the Moon clarifying our 8 of Swords. We've got the Death card clarifying our 5 of Wands. And we've got the 9 of Cups under the Judgment card. Okay. Okay, so future energy. The 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is self-imposed restrictions. She is in that little prison that's a semicircle of swords, and she's got this really loose binding and a really loose blindfold. She could get out of any of that at any given moment, but she's choosing to stay in this place of mental ping pong, actually, I think. Or, what are those games? Those games, I can't remember. Anyway, it's just bouncing around, just the same old thoughts going backwards and forwards, and just not getting any resolution to it. It's pretty much what my head's like on a day-to-day basis. I'm a Virgo. I just, I'm great at this. It's one of my my hidden talents. So she is, she's in that self-imposed prison of her own thoughts, and she can leave at any point, and she's not. But I think, coming for you in this future energy, I think, that's a bit of a heads up for you. I always look at the future energy. Nothing's set in stone. Everything is always up for change and debate, and, and things moving around and changing. I think you've got to work through some energy, but some energy is to be shifted and changed depending on, what we do in a day-to-day basis. If any of you remember the film Sliding Doors, depending on what choices you make on any given day, can change how the future turns out for you. And that's true of life. Every decision makes things different, that our future different, doesn't it? So this Eight of Swords card, it's the card of maybe self-sabotage, just letting all these thoughts ping around in your head and you're not getting anywhere very fast with it. The resolution for me for that 8 of Swords, I often find, is just to say things out loud to somebody else, and they'll either look at you and go, really, really? Or they'll give you some really good advice and help you get off onto a different path. So that's an easy diffusion for that 8 of Swords energy. So I think, if you can try and do that moving forwards through the rest of the month, that would be really useful. We've got the Moon underneath there, and that is about our fears. And so the 8 of Swords, obviously, is connected to those lower vibrational feelings, isn't it? Those lower vibrational emotions, lower vibrational thoughts and behaviours. And so, I think everything always seems worse in the dark, doesn't it? When things are nighttime, you've got, you've just got a partial light shining on your problem, and you've not got anyone else to share it with because everybody else is asleep, and then that's when things start escalating. So I think bringing things out into the light, saying things out loud, and just getting somebody else's perspective on things are really going to shift it for you this month. I'm looking up above at that Two of Cups energy. So, that person, that your special person, someone you can share things with, would be, the ideal person to sort of, help you to put your fears to bed, put your worries to bed, and to start getting you on a clearer trajectory. Next to that, we've got the Five of Wands, and that's about conflict. Inner conflict, exterior conflict, nothing major, but just again conflict, and that chaos that can happen inside of us, inside your head. It very much ties to that Eight of Swords energy. And so again, just trying to bring things into perspective, trying to not get carried away and sucked into all of this chaotic energy, chaotic thoughts, and just trying to find some order in amongst that. Underneath this Five of Wands, we have the Death card. So I think you are going to have this conflict, you're going to have this chaos going on in your head a little bit, but hopefully you're going to find some resolution, because we've got the Death card, we've got the ending of all of that, and the beginning of something new. In the card, the king is dead. He's a skeleton sat on his horse, and we've got a new king. That's not the king. But anyway, we've got a new king, and we have a new dawn. A new dawn's upon you. Everything's, going to start being brighter and lighter, and taking on a whole different energy, because the old way of being, the old way of doing things has ended now, and it's time for a new way of thinking. And I think, this chaotic energy, this chaotic, fearful, lower vibrational energy may well be a thing for you in the future, before the end of January, certainly running into February, because I know I'm quite late with these readings this month. December was full on. I work in hospitality, and it was quite a lot. Anyway, so you are going to be able to move into this fresh new start, this fresh new way of moving onwards in life, hopefully by drawing through the thing that you have created, you're beginning to create. That's going to make a big difference into your life, I actually think, because we've got another card of renewal here. We've got the Judgment card, and this is very much a card about ascension, about renewal, about a new way of being, rebirth. So we've got death, the old, the end of something old, beginning of something new, and a whole new rebirth for you, I think. Moving forwards, moving into the next phase, the next month or so. A real shift in the way that you are within yourself, the way that you are showing up in the world. And I think, you are going to bring yourself quite a lot of pleasure and happiness. You're going to be finding more joy, more contentment because of that. And it's going to help you align yourself and move towards your destiny, the place that you need to be going, the finding alignment within yourself, so that you can be the best you that you can be. And I think all of this is going to happen sort of later on within the month, bringing about this brand new rebirth and this place of contentment and joy and happiness, and a feeling that you're doing the right thing. That when we don't feel like we're doing the right thing, things can, it's always a niggle, isn't it? It's a niggle within us. And the Eight of Cups for me is the confirmation that, you're on the right path. You're feeling really confident and happy about where you're going. He's Mr. Smug. He looks really, really smug with himself. And so he's really contented and pleased with the direction things are taking. And I think, you know, that's where you are going to be before the end of the month, Leo. So I'm really excited for you. I'd love to know how things are play out for you over the next few weeks. Right, let's find 3 cards to give you, some help, advice, guidance, how best to navigate the month of January-ish. January, February. I think I'm going to start just every month just doing a reading without a title, without a set month, because, you know, it's nothing's set in stone, is it? Things flow, and I think, you know, putting things into boxes isn't always the best idea. Right. Got 1 out already. We've got the 8 of Swords, funnily enough, and we've got the 10 of Swords, and then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So 8 of Swords. Again, self-imposed restrictions, being our own worst enemy, talking ourselves out of things, self-sabotaging ourselves. And again, this is, you know, this is help, advice and guidance. So, you know, trying to find an outlet so that you can say all these things out loud to help get a different perspective on things, to shine a light on them and to help you, you know, reframe them maybe in a more positive way, or actually find the, you know, the truth of what's actually going on, rather than the truth that we're spinning inside our heads, that's bouncing, ping-ponging back and to one another. So, you know, that's a good bit of advice for you for the month. I think that reiterates. I always think that when there's twos of things, it's the universe saying, listen to what I'm saying. So it's going to be really important for you, I think, to really just diffuse that before it gets out of hand. We've got the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is all about endings. It can be quite painful endings, quite shocking endings, things that you wouldn't have expected. And so, you know, we've had our death card, our end of something and our beginning of something new, and that may well be, you know, that you're going to have to leave. Well, we've already spoke about leaving things behind. You know, swift movement of things. So there could well be in amongst your stuff this month an ending of some description, maybe something that's not quite, you didn't quite see coming. But in the end, the 10 of Swords, they're always blessings. It's blessings in disguise. It may well be painful. It may well feel, you know, a little bit ouchy at the time, but moving onwards, it's going to be the best thing for you. It's the only way, the way that, you know, you can clear space to move towards where you actually want to be. So important to remember that. Blessings in disguise. 5 of Pentacles, again, it's another double one. We've already got that. 5 of Pentacles is about fear of lack. The universe always provides. Something will always turn up. Used to be my favourite phrase when the children were small. Something will turn up, and it usually does. So I think, you know, being open to finding solutions to things, not just thinking things are all doom and gloom and that you've not got it and that's the end of it. There's always a solution to the problem. You just sometimes have to be a little bit creative, or, you know, look a little bit further, a little bit wider out of your view than you usually would. But, you know, keeping, again, I think it's for a lot of people, January is about keeping that positivity up, knowing that you are finding the path that you are meant to be on. You're getting yourself into alignment for the future, for the rest of this year, the rest of next year and onwards, because we're in big changes at the moment. The astrology is huge at the moment. Lots of big planetary shifts and movements and alignments and things. And I think, you know, this month we are finding ourselves getting ourselves into the place that we need to be in the future. So I'll stop waffling. This has been quite long. Do apologise. Have a really, really great month, Leo. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.